I don't want to pick favorites, but, you know, getting to meet Shawn Mendes was great. He's super young. He's so talented and he's very cute. I'm sorry though, Reese is just my soulmate. Yesterday, I finally got to meet Reese Witherspoon, and we had some mutual admiration for each other always. But during the Olympics, Reese was a big fan. And I kind of couldn't believe it. But after the games, we started corresponding back and forth. And we were saying, oh, we have to find a time when we can meet up. And I was telling her my schedule's crazy right now and her schedule is crazy. And then I did a show last night with her and she was the other guest. And we finally got to meet. And it was like the most important thing that may have happened in my life this far, that it's like also something that I deserved. I'm not really one to get starstruck, but it's kind of funny when you just run into these people who you've seen like your entire life, who you've seen in so many movies and television shows and all of that, that they're right in front of you. I think competitively, I skated in my last Olympic Games and it was everything I wanted it to be. I had such a great experience. I came away with a medal. Moving forward, I definitely want to stay involved in skating. It's like my first love. I've done choreography for my friends and for a lot of really talented young skaters in the past, and I would like to keep that up. But after the Olympics, there have been so many like open doors and different opportunities that I'm trying to take advantage of every single one. I love engaging with people. I love talking with people, learning about their story, sharing mine, making people laugh. And I've always been a performer, whether it was on the ice, and now I feel like I can be a performer off of the ice. So it's fun to find like a marriage between those two passions, or like a correlation of them kind of coming together. I kind of think that maybe in a few years, people will be like, you know, Adam Rippon, he's effing hilarious. And did you know that he was actually in the Olympics? And I can totally see that happening because I just, you know, I'm a performer at heart, and I think that's where my real passion is. I feel very at home doing something like that, and that was the narrative at the Olympics. Felt something that, it felt really right. Dealing with a lot of hate that might come your way on Twitter or Instagram or whatever social media platform, it can be tough. And I've really, at times, have struggled with it. But I realized that if I like me and I like what I'm doing and what I'm putting out into the world, if I know that I'm like treating people the way that I would want to be treated, and that the quality of my work is the best that I can do, then I'm happy and I'm satisfied. And you know, I used to spend a lot of time worrying about what other people would think of me. And I used to spend a lot of time not really liking the person who I am, which is crazy because I'm so cool. But I've also learned to not be afraid to make mistakes. I've learned to take those disappointments or those times where I felt that I had fallen short and wear those lessons proudly, because yes, those disappointments happened, but I was able to grow from them, and now I'm stronger. And now it's almost like my armor. And I've also learned that you have to give yourself a chance, and you have to try. Because if you don't try, you will never know. You never even gave yourself an opportunity to succeed. Growing up, there definitely weren't a lot of like LGBTQ young people out there that you could see as a role model. As I've gotten older and through a lot of the experiences and ups and downs that I've gone through in my career, I have been trying to be that role model that I felt that I didn't have. I think that I really tried to be my authentic self the whole time I was at the Olympics. And as a gay guy, I can tell you honestly that I've gone into a lot of situations where I tried to be like less gay because I was afraid that people wouldn't like who I was, and maybe I was a little flamboyant, or I don't know. I think that sometimes my personality, or people who have a personality like mine, are afraid that they won't be accepted. But I know that I make people laugh. Everybody in my life likes me a lot. People want to hang out with me, and I like that person. And I think a personality like mine isn't a gay one. It's not just for gay people, it's for everybody. And what I want young queer kids to know is that the American dream, or the ideal kid next door, we're reinventing that. You know, that is still, you know, the young boy who's, you know, captain of the football team, or the young kid that's on the baseball team, or the girl who's a cheerleader. That's still the girl next door, but it's also, you know, that young gay kid who's a figure skater and has dreams of going to the Olympics. It's also that young trans boy who is in school and just, you know, super popular. Like, that's also the new face of our generation. And that, you know, people like us, we're for everybody. It's not just, you know, gay people can embrace that sort of personality, or what you have to offer if you're part of that LGBTQ community. It's for everybody. And when I was at the Olympics, I found a lot of people saying, like, you're like a gay icon, and you're like America's gay sweetheart. And I said right there, I was like, I'm not a gay icon. I'm just a motherfucking icon.